plant lovers, welcome to Rooted in Style. For those of you new to my channel, my name is Melanie. Today I'm going to be repotting my Hoya Parviflora. I bought it on my Kansas City trip and it is in the original potting soil that it came in. I'll be honest, this isn't that bad of a potting soil. It's actually a pretty good draining soil, but I wanted to switch it either into a terracotta pot like this one, a bigger one, or perhaps one of my clear plastic pots, just so I can see what the roots are doing. I repotted another Hoya from these folks, and the mix was still moist. This one, I want to redo it because it looks like it's dried out, but I'm curious to see if the actual potting soil is still moist like the other plant. Again, it's not bad potting soil. I just am more used to my potting soil, so I'd rather just switch to that. I do use soil soils. It's a good chunky mix. Do you need to use soil soils? No, you really just need a well-draining soil mix. This one would probably be fine. I just tend to have some difficulty with overwatering, and frankly I'm not as familiar with this soil, so it makes it difficult for me to understand when the plant needs to be watered and when it doesn't. It could also look dry because I haven't watered it in about a month because I was on vacation, so I made like an indoor greenhouse, so maybe that plays a role as well. Well, anyway, let's get started. See what we've got here. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of soil, but I don't think that's a lot of roots. Oh yeah, very small root system for this pot size. That's kind of what I thought. So I think I should be able to put it in the smaller terracotta. And I'm not so worried about getting all this soil off because frankly it's not a bad soil. We'll see if I can get it off more. It seems like this plant just likes the soil as is. It has a very, very small root system. I would not want to put this in this. It needs a much smaller pot. Well, I think I've got two plants in here. Who would have thought? This guy's separate and this guy. And these may be two separate plants even here. I'm not sure about that. But I don't need to fully separate them. I don't want to go too crazy with this. I don't want to break any of the roots since it has a tiny root system. And it looks like the roots are healthy. I don't see any signs of root rot. Some people can smell it. I have a little cold now, so I can't smell much. It's not COVID, I can still smell, but I'm a little bit congested. Let me tell you, it was not fun being sick on the plane ride home with all the congestion. Oh, my ears hurt so bad. Do you guys have problems with your ears when you fly? Are you like me? Let me know in the comments section. All right, yeah, there's actually 4 plants in here. Wow. Let's see if I can show you. I don't have it set so that I can see the camera, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 plants in there. I think that's good enough. And I'm actually going to keep this soil because I actually really like this soil mix. This has a drainage hole, so I just took out the thing in it. Gosh, this may still be too big. This is such a tiny root system. I do have smaller terracottas. Let me take a look. I think this one will be too small. Actually, that one is not necessarily too small. Let's show you. Hope you can see that. It's actually not too small. This one will work out pretty well. Gosh, I can't believe how small that root system is. Of course, it's over in the cute little pot. I think I'll do the slightly bigger one. It will give it more room to grow. Well, that was surprising that the root system was so small. I really am still debating. It would just be so cute in this pot. Did I go for cute or long term? It would still be cute in this one. All right, I have some rocks in here from before when I used this. Oh shoot, I just realized I can't use this pot because there's no drainage hole. There is no way I'm putting a plant in a pot without a drainage hole. It's a really tiny one. Ugh. Do I really want to do this? No, but it is really cute. Ugh. Well, it is what it is. It gets the teeny tiny pot. I put my mesh in the bottom here. I'm kind of worried about putting the root powder on this because if the roots grow too much, we're going to be out of room. Let's see. Let me know in the comments, would you be putting this plant in this tiny little pot, or would you go to the store and buy a bigger one? Ooh, that was already too much. Gosh. Okay. Let's get rid of the air pockets. Oh boy, there are a lot of air pockets. Woo. I don't know if you can see this well enough, but I had filled this to the top, and now look, it's half a knuckle down. It was filled to the top. And I've got a big hole in the center because there's a huge air pocket there. Can't believe they put this thing in that big old pot for it. It's such a shallow, small root system. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna water this really teeny tiny guy and I'll be right back. All right, so I went from this to this. So this is my Hoya Parviflora splash now. Oh, what a cute little thing. We'll see how this guy does. I should post some updates in the future. It may just be in the form of a YouTube short. But if you have any questions or comments for me, please leave so in the comment section. Thank you for watching this episode to the very end. If you did, please hit that like button and feel free to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, happy planting and stay rooted in style.